tonight, moments when you believe he should have had a red card and didn't get one.
Yeah, I mean, there's one thing imposing yourself physically on a game, isn't there? But there's another thing, being a thug on the field. And what is it with Fellaini that he can't play without throwing his arms into people's faces? I mean, we saw it last week at Anfield. Deliberately stamps on Emre Can's foot, throws an arm into the face. I think he should have been suspended for that, by the way. They never looked at it. Just to show that we're being fair to him, quite innocuous the situation on 9 minutes at 0-0. But actually, you'll see that as he controls the ball at the edge of the penalty area, Can, 2 hands in the back, pushed him to the floor. And you see it again from this angle, 2 hands. It's a push anywhere else on the field. It's a penalty. Is it inside or outside? That's the difficulty. We can have a look at it again in slow motion and see that actually it's just on the line, so it should have been a penalty. Milorad Mazic, the Serbian referee, has his view blocked by Jordan Henderson, and in the end penalises Fellaini for handball. Should have really been a penalty. So he's unlucky there, but then we see later on this ongoing battle with Can continues, throws an arm. Reckless in my opinion, not violent, worth a yellow card. Some people say it must be red. No, I think that's a yellow card, but this one's a red card, isn't it? Dejan Lovren, he's holding him. Is that an excuse to throw an arm? Of course not. He clenches his fist, he puts force into the elbow, the point of the elbow into the back of the head, and he should have been sent off. So we know what Fellaini's about when we're refereeing. We've seen it all the way through his career. He seems to be getting worse and worse. And it seems week in, week out, he can't get through a game without violently throwing his arm into people's faces. The officials will be disappointed with this one. UEFA will be disappointed. Pierluigi Collina, the head of refereeing, will look at this and say, why have 2 officials who've got a good view not taken action on this one? You've got enough officials to see that sort of offence, and he should have been sent off, pure and simple, and he gets away with it week in, week out.
And you chose the word thug there, Howard. I mean, you sound angry with him.
I just think that it's just not the way to impose yourself, is it? You know, yeah, physicality in the game is one thing, but to continually throw your arms like this into people's faces, I think people are getting a little bit fed up with it.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Howard. We've all had the chance to meet Fellaini. Lovely bloke. You know, you can have a great conversation with him. What is this thing he seems to have about throwing his arms around? It's happening a lot.
Listen, I don't watch Manchester United as much as certainly Scholes, probably Incy as well. But the fact that Scholes before the show said he could get sent off every single week shows that he must do it all the time. I don't know whether it's he can't tackle properly or he can't jump up in the air without throwing his arms around, but he has to be very careful, doesn't he? Because people know what he does now. And he might get sent off for something really, really innocuous in the future, and that will be a pity.
It's something he needs to take out of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something he needs to start off. And I know from experience from playing against him with Vidic and Ferdinand and even me at times, he's just so clumsy and elbows all over him. I think he's probably the part of the confusion with United when he plays. Incy saying before, he doesn't really know what the plan is, and I think when he plays, they think we can't probably play through midfield. We have to launch it up to Fellaini, and that's where the confusion is. Are we trying to play football? Are we trying to go direct? That's just where I think the confusion comes into it.
Okay, well maybe